What's up, guys, and welcome to Chase's Workshop. I hadn't seen you guys in a while, but I figured I'd give you an update of what's been going on in the shop. I've got a few upgrades I've been working on. I haven't really done much to the background, but I've got some stuff coming that I'm going to try to put back there to make it look better. And then I got some lights, and I just got a new a new camera that I'm going to be using to record with, so I can quit using my dang cell phone camera. I'm so tired of using that dang thing. It's just a pain in the butt.
Look, I know this is kind of sudden, but I have to tell you the way I feel.
Trying to get everything off of it and put it up here. So anything that can make my life easier of making you guys videos, I think is going to be a good thing. One thing I want to talk about that just happened in my area, somebody that was really iconic for my area, and you probably have heard him before, and I guarantee you have probably heard stuff that he has helped record or produce. So it's this guy right here. His name is Jimmy Johnson. He passed away a few days ago from kidney failure. He was implemental in the Muscle Shoals sound. And if you guys don't know where I'm from, I am from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and we are the recording capital of the world. And thanks to this guy, that's the reason why. He recorded and produced countless numbers of hits, including people like Bob Seger, Willie Nelson, Cher, Leonard Skinner, Rolling Stones, Aretha Franklin, Clarence Carter, Eric Clapton. I mean, this guy produced or recorded with many artists, and that's just to name a few. There's hundreds on his Wikipedia page. Now, if you want to find out a history about him and more about my area, you can watch the documentary called Muscle Shoals. I believe it's on Netflix, and there might even be clips of it on YouTube. If I can find a good video of it, I'll put it in the description where you guys can check it out. But anyways, if you would, just be thinking about his family and be praying for them, and hopefully they can get through this tough time, because it has been a sad couple of days here in my area just from the loss of him. I never met Jimmy Johnson, but I did meet his son. The way I met him is when I was in the year I got out of high school in 2003. I actually graduated in 2002, and in 2003, the principal that was formerly my principal at my middle school moved up and became the principal at the high school that I went to. Him and a couple parents threw around some ideas trying to get some bands in there to help raise money for the school and things like that. So what they did is during once a year on like a Saturday, they would go in and they would have some artists come in, and normally it was artists from our area that would come in and play this show at our school auditorium. And like I said, they tried to get artists that were from our area. And the first year they got a band called Southern Rock All-Stars. Members included Dave Holbeck. He was one of the guitarists and songwriters for Molly Hatchet. Jackson Spires. He was the drummer for Blackfoot. Charles Hart. He was a former bassist for Radio Tokyo. And then Jay Johnson, who was Jimmy Johnson's son. And then Jay Johnson, he was a part of the Rosington Band. So it was pretty cool getting to meet him. And like I said, back then, I didn't really realize how iconic his dad was. And so I didn't really get to. I wish I could go back to then and realize what I know now about all the things that his dad did for my area and for music itself. Now, what's really interesting to note on this whole thing is my band that I was in, Hager Lee, we got that name from our principal that I just told you about, H.L. Noah. His real name was Hager Lee, and everybody just called him H.L. So we kind of took his name and used that as our band name, and I think that might have helped to get us to where we could lead out and play for these bands when they came into town.
Sneaky, sir.
So like I said, the first year they got Southern Rock All-Stars to come in and play, and we led out for them, and basically went out there and played like 2 or 3 songs, and then they played. The next year we got Drive-By Truckers. They were a pretty cool band. I don't know if they're still around or not, but they have I know Jason Isbell, if you've ever heard of Jason Isbell in the 400 unit, he was actually with them at some point in time. I'm not sure exactly when, but I didn't really keep up with them that much. Anyway, so like I said, the second year, Drive-By Truckers came and played, and a lot of the parents at that point decided that it might not be appropriate for them to be doing this, so they kind of shut it down, and we never did it again.
What?
Which that kind of sucked, but it was inevitable, really. Usually anything like that comes to a bitter end when you're dealing with schools and parents and everything else. So that kind of stopped that pretty quick. But anyways, what was cool about the band that I was in, Hager Lee, that was our principal's name, like I said, and the singer that we had for him's name was Ben Cross. And the reason Ben Cross is important to you is because Ben is the one that makes these guys right here for me on my B-benders. He owns a machine shop called B&W Machine Shop. It's in Muscle Shoals too, and he's been doing it for years. His dad did it for years too, and just a really cool guy. Now, every time I go up there and get these parts, he's like, "Hey man, come back here and check out what I'm doing." And the other day when I went to get these, he was like, "I'm back here cutting a piece of aluminum at 350 inches per minute," and I'm like, "What?" So I go back there, and I watch it and everything, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. He's got some really cool machines, and he's also invited me to come in there and film some of them, and then maybe do like an interview with him and do some, let him show us some stuff around the shop. So he's got a lot of cool tools in there that I could spend all day in there. I could spend all day every day in there and mess around with it. Something other cool that's fixing to happen, September 25th, I'm going to a concert that I got VIP tickets to. And I'm really excited about it. The artist that I'm going to see is Eric Gales, this guy right here. If you've never seen him play, check him out. Joker can play, and he plays his guitar upside down, basically. He's left-handed, so he takes a right-handed guitar, and he flips it to his right-handed guitar.
I'm not prepared. I really am not prepared at all.
Flips to his left hand and plays the crap out of it. The dude's awesome. I'm really excited about it. I want to try to maybe even get like a signature or something, maybe do some video on it. I'm hoping my new camera gets here by then to where I can get it out and maybe take it with me and do some filming with it and all that good stuff. So I think it'd be pretty cool. And I also thought about getting him to sign my Telecaster, the B-Bender. I don't know if I'm going to or not, but I don't know if I want to haul that thing around all night. But I might. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Y'all let me know what you think. If you think I should do that, let me know. I might do it. Now, I have been trying to come up with some different projects for the shop. One I'm wanting to work on is I'm trying to get it to where I can actually cut out a neck on the CNC machine, a complete guitar neck, and have it to where it can basically rough it out. And then all I got to do is kind of shape it up a little bit and finish it and make it look pretty. Now, one of the main reasons I'm wanting to do this, for one, is I'm wanting to show you guys how I could do it, but I've never done it before, so it'll kind of be a learning experience, and you'll probably see me get to make a lot of stupid mistakes like I always do, and it'll be interesting. It might be funny too. I don't know. Who knows?
So the mouse goes in the little door here and gets...
But another reason why is because my time's really limited. You know, I have 3 kids, pretty much 2 jobs, and everything else going on in my life that I don't have a lot of time to come in here and make guitars, and I want to be able to make them to sell, and I think if I can at least have the CNC machine speed that up a little bit to where I can actually start getting some parts out and building guitars, maybe I can sell some and make some money and enjoy it. That's what I've always intended to do with it, was to build them to sell. So that's one of the projects I've kind of been wanting to do. The other one is I've actually been trying to design a humbucker pickup. Now I've got 2 guitars that are humbuckers, if you can see them in the background right there. That one is my Epiphone Les Paul that was broken by my son when he was probably, I don't know, he had just started to walk, and we were living in Tuscumbia, and he knocked it off of the stand and broke the headstock on it.
Billy's mom thinks we're perfect little gentlemen.
Billy's mom thought she saw Elvis yesterday at the gas station.
And I just have never really fixed it. I've just kind of used it as something to hang where you can see. Now, the other guitar, the Ibanez, is hanging over in the wall over there. Trying to get it right there. That's one I've had probably since I was... I'm pretty sure I played that on stage at the concert with the Southern Rock All-Stars and Drive-By Truckers. I'm pretty sure that was probably the main one that I used. But it has humbuckers too. But those are EMGs that's in it now. And I kind of want a guitar more like a Les Paul. So I might even take that one and kind of string it back up and get it going, because it'll work even though the headstock looks like crap. But get it to where I can pull guitar, build some humbuckers and put in there to where we can test them out. And but the design that I've got of the humbucker is a little weird because I'm trying to use the tall magnets, and I'm doing 2 bobbins with Alnico 5 magnets in them, and trying to build them together. So what I'm going to do is one day I'm going to make a video of that, and I want to get y'all's input on what I could do to maybe change it up, lower the bobbins down, because the bobbins are real tall. You know, normally on a humbucker the bobbins are real thin, or real short. But it might make it sound different. I don't know. So I might just try it and see what it sounds like. And if it sounds like crap, it sounds like crap. But if not, maybe I made something that sounds cool. And then, of course, like I've procrastinated about for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months now, I need to get these pickups that I've already built and get some sound out of them where you guys can hear what they sound like and everything. And I think that would be really cool, and it might make a, I don't know how good of a video it'll be. I mean, it'll basically just be me playing a guitar.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is all the new subscribers and all the comments and everything I've been getting on my videos. I am thrilled with all the comments, all the people that are interested in what I'm doing and are helping me do what I'm doing too, because I couldn't do this without your guys' help too. Because I get a lot of people that tell me, okay, you're doing this wrong, you need to do it this way. Got you. And I really appreciate it, and I really thank you a lot. One of the main ones I want to comment about here recently was Thomas Newton, I believe is his name. He's a subscriber. He said on the building the pickup, how to build a pickup series, when I was getting the ohms reading, I was getting the resistance reading off of the pickups, I was basically holding the wires and the probes in my hand and pinching the wires together. And he said that's not good. You can get a false reading from that. And that makes sense. He's probably right. And so from now on, I'm going to not do that, I guess. And then one other subscriber, Edwin Johansson, he is actually a last year high school student in Sweden. And he is using some of my videos to help him write his I guess his senior article for his class. So that was like really cool to me, and I don't know why. And he told me, he said, just don't forget about me, because I told him, I said, please share this when you get done with it. And he was like, I will, but you might forget about me by then. I'm like, no, I won't forget about that, because that is really cool, and very excited to read what you did. When you get it done, I'll read it, or I'll post it or something on here where everybody can kind of see it and share it, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. So I really appreciate it. And Edwin, I can't wait to check that out. I think that'll be really cool when you get done with it, and I'm excited to read it. Now, that's the one thing about this channel that I love. The greatest thing to me about this whole thing is meeting people from all over the place.
Austria.
Like Edwin, he's from Sweden. I just sold a B-Bender kit to a guy from Sweden, and I'm hoping it gets there. I don't have much faith in the USPS, United States Postal Service. I'm just kind of scared that, they probably like dropped it in the lake or something, and it's floated. It's at the bottom of the sea right now, and he's over there waiting on it, and I'm here hoping it gets there, and I don't know. It just drives me nuts. But anyways, he ordered one. I've sold 2 to people in Canada. I've talked to people in England, Germany, France. It's crazy to me. It is amazing that I've met these people online that are all the way across on the other side of the world, and it's really cool. It's probably my favorite thing about it is meeting new people. Now, what I want to leave you guys with here, the last part of this video, is I want y'all to comment down there and ask me questions about anything. I don't care what it's about. It can be about what we're doing here, about the guitars, pickups, CNCs, whatever. It can be if you want to ask me a personal question. I don't care what it is. Just ask it. And I'm just trying to get this Chase Talks going to where you guys can interact with me and I can interact with you, and you can learn more about me if you want to, or whatever. I just think it'd be interesting to do. I'm trying to come up with as much content as I can, but I don't want it to be, I don't just try to make a video to make a video. And I feel that if I'm just coming out here and just brainstorming and coming up with a bunch of bull crap for you guys to watch, I don't think it's a good thing. I think something that I think you guys will really enjoy. I spend my time making that instead of trying to make just a bunch of videos. So I hope that makes sense. And that might be the reason why you don't get a video from me every week or every 2 weeks. But I try to get them out as soon as I can. But I'm working with that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, please leave some comments and ask me some questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys.